wedding beats Jenny's good? Did you vendors that have Dagbana Choco? Hey people, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'll be sharing how I nailed my Nigerian traditional wedding, how I planned it, tips that can be helpful for you to plan yours. And if you enjoyed this video, stick to this channel. The first thing you want to do is visualize how you want your wedding to be. Imagine how you want it. Secondly, create a mood board. Go to Pinterest, go to other platforms to search for ideas. Bring all these ideas together, visualizing, creating a mood board, getting platforms that are going to bring a physical picture of what you want to plan, of how you want your wedding to be, is the foundation of getting the wedding of your dreams, is the foundation of planning the wedding of your dreams. So I'm going to share the checklist with you guys. I would put the checklist in the description box, and I'll also read it out so that you guys can maybe write it down. So what she gave me was your hall, the location, your MC, DJ, decor, cake, food, drinks, logistics, photography, videography. Then for your personal stuff as the bride, your outfit, your makeup, your hair, your jewelry,
And
your shoes,
ushers.
your
Initially, I
bag,
thought I didn't need
your
ushers, or I
bridal
forgot to
fan,
even
your
get
lingerie,
ushers. But
your
when I was watching my
slippers,
wedding
very
video, I
important.
found out that my dad got ushers for me and they were helpful also. So you can add or subtract from this wedding checklist. It actually depends on you.
I hope I'm not missing anything, but if I did, I'm going to leave it in the description. The following things I'm about to mention also play a huge role on how your wedding is going to turn out. They are very important. They are in no particular order. Your personality, your budget, who you know, what exactly you want your wedding to be, the vendors you patronize, who are around you, how is your personality? Are you the type of person that go out frequently? Are you exposed? Are you somebody that has seen different decor and you know that okay, this is how it's done? Are you a social person? Are you always keeping to yourself? Exposure, how vast you are, how you go to parties. Someone I know called me and she was like, what is your budget? They left for me. I don't want parties. I don't want to do the wedding. Just pay the bride price to my father that it consigns and let's go home. That is me personally. So I told her that, see, if I have my way, we're just going to spend 1 million. And I know that that 1 million I'll not spend it finish. Let's go to studio and snap picture and pay. I'm not a party person. I really don't know how the ACHEIVE. I just know that okay, when my friend wants to do their wedding, I just pick a particular thing I want to do. Okay, maybe I want to organize your bridal shower. I'll put it upon myself. Maybe you want to pick up clothes for your ACHEIVE. Okay, I'll be the one to stay with the tailor. The process of a wedding is so, I don't even know the word to use, but going through that process and gaining your sanity, oh my god, this video is going to be very important to you and you need to really calm down, plan, do not just be spontaneous about it. Work with a wedding planner also, because you see, this thing is going to test your sanity, it's going to test your personality, it's going to test everything about you. For me, when she asked me, I just said 1 million is okay. Like, what are we doing? Like, do I, like, for me, I want to invite only 20 persons, just 20 people. But if you are doing a traditional wedding, guy, I don't think that is going to be possible. It's not possible to do if you have a very peculiar taste and there are certain things you want to do. You know that 1 million is not going to be enough, except you're just really, really going to stand by, inviting maybe about 20 persons. But let me tell you something, no matter how low or high your budget is, it can give you anything. You know that that money can actually sort out for your wedding. I know that 500k can do a wedding. We are going to take it one at a time. Firstly, let's talk about budget. One tip that will help you to maintain a strict and tight budget is not doing your wedding in Lagos. Guys, Lagos is overpriced. You see, if you are spending 2 million naira or 3 million or 5 million, any amount that you feel is your budget, where your power reach. See, there is no first when it comes to marriage planning or doing your wedding or celebrating your wedding. There's no first. There, have you seen when they give award to the best wedding win? When one person do, another person will do. When Jenny's Glow did, it was all over the internet. When Ini did, it was what? Did you say that Ini wedding beats Jenny's Glow? Did you see where they said or Jenny's Glow wedding? They just say that Jenny's Glow cake is fine. This person's clothes is fine. That person this is that. That is all. They never said, oh, this is the first, this is the second, this is the third. So your budget, stick with it. And one thing that's going to make you maintain that tight budget. See, let me tell you, don't do it in Lagos.
Do not borrow money to do wedding.
I remember when I reached out to some vendors because I thought I was going to do my wedding in Benin, since I'm from Benin and it's a traditional wedding. The amount they called is nothing compared to the amount vendors in Lagos gave to me. The makeup artist in Benin had already spoken to her. I was like, I can come to Lagos. The amount she was charging me to come to Lagos and the amount a Lagos vendor was charging me was the same thing. The MC that had already spoken to that said, okay, fine, he can also come to Lagos to do it. There's no problem. That the amount he was charging me was lower than the price that a Lagos vendor that stays here in Lagos from his own house charged me. That particular MC was coming from Delta State. So the one coming from Delta State, service charge or whatsoever the charge was lesser than what a Lagos vendor was charging me. So you see the reason why I said if you have a very slim budget and you want to stick with it, please go to another state if you can. I feel like the decoration they will do for you in your state will definitely fit your wedding theme than the one that the decorator with your slim budget will do for you here. Especially if you are Igbo or Edo, please get a decorator that knows how your tradition is. Even your photographer, your videographer, get somebody. See, this is taking us to the next point now. How to source for authentic vendors that matches whatsoever plan you have for your wedding, whatever vision you want to achieve for your wedding. Get videographer, get photographer, get decorator, get people, especially if it's a traditional wedding, get people that knows your tradition and can work with it, because you cannot employ a Yoruba person to do a decoration for you and that Yoruba person is not vast other states traditional wedding. They will do a Yoruba decoration for you thinking that your engagement, because Yoruba they call their own traditional wedding engagement. They say it's engagement, that is engagement. So they will give you a Yoruba setting, whereas Igbo and Edo or other states decoration setting has to be different from a Yoruba decoration setting. Imagine getting a photographer that does not know that in the Edo tradition, a bride, which signifies the queen of Edo land, is supposed to have a picture with the handkerchief placed in front of her like that. And you have to be telling the person, and the person still forgets because he does not know. Source for vendors that align of your tradition, that bring your dream to life. As the number of people you are inviting increases, your budget is likely to increase because you have to get more space, like a bigger space. When I said my budget was 1 million, as at that time I just thought we'll do it in the sitting room with few people. So it's just our photography, videography, and maybe the food we'll give them, and maybe our outfits will just, really focus on, and our photography will just be like a studio section. So immediately I knew that it is something that about 100 people, 150 people were going to, attend. Everything increased. Now for my outfit, I thought that somebody I knew was just going to make it for me, something simple, not something really serious. Just had to increase. From not getting a hall, we started looking for a hall. I started searching for hall. Then later I started making hotel reservations. Like that can actually change your budget, can make your budget increase. Your vendor plays a very, very huge role in how your wedding is going to turn out. See, in everything you do, work with vendors that have sense, vendors that are experienced, vendors that know their job, vendors that want to always, put smile on their customer's face, not somebody that just wants to do the job for doing sake. You want them to put like a flex on the ground or a particular kind of flower. Confirm that these vendors have them 2 weeks or 3 weeks before your wedding, because some vendors, after you finish telling them everything you want on your big day, they'll go ahead to do what is on their mind. They will not listen to you no matter the amount you pay to them. That's why the mistake I made from the beginning was not working with an event planner. I would be the one to reach out to so many people. When you are doing your wedding, doing this, doing that, you will not be able to like focus on a vendor and make sure that that particular vendor gets everything you've initially asked them to get for the purpose of your wedding. A vendor that is very, very sweet, that on your wedding day, if you are a very anxious bride like I was, that day you need people that are going to pet you, people that will tell you to calm down, people that will tell you to breathe, people that will tell you to relax. If you go and get vendors that have dagbana choco, they will just add to your anxiety, and you don't want that. So get vendors that are very sweet, that has sense. Like my makeup artist, when I was having anxiety, even to a point whereby I was frequenting the toilet because I I started having running stomach. I was just having crazy anxiety. It's called wedding jitter. It was my makeup artist that what was happening to me. When a particular vendor was trying to frustrate me because she had to attend to another bride that day, which I told her initially, if you cannot handle two brides on the same day, do not collect their money and act as if you can handle them. Do you get? So when that particular vendor was just trying to like add to my anxiety, only my makeup artist knew what I was going through, and she was telling me to calm down and all of what you can also do is when you check their profile, you see their work, and you are still skeptical, you are not certain about the vendor yet, is you can reach out to the brides, the groom, the people that this particular vendor has worked with, the event planner. Just reach out to people she tagged on her page. I didn't know that then, but I know it now. Ask them every question you need to know about the vendor work ethics, and every other thing you'd like to know. The next one is choosing a location. I would advise you listen to your event planner and decorator, because these people are people that do this thing round the clock, so they know how it works, they know how beneficial a location would be, they know what is really perfect for your kind of wedding, except there are specific things you just want them to add. Like I said earlier, I didn't work with an event planner, which I wish I did, but I am still happy that I could put a very, very decent, good
Or
wedding.
your hotel hall or any place you'll be visiting on your big day, to be in the same vicinity to avoid traffic and any unplanned surprises on that day.
Get a folder or a file where you put everything that is concerning your wedding. Get the note app in your phone. Make sure you write everything, because most of the time you can be on the ball and you'll be making calls, trying to put this into place, trying to put that into place. So if you use something that you cannot carry everywhere, that is not easy to carry everywhere, you might not have access to it when you need it. So it's best to use your phone. For me, my phone note app really saved me. People that paid for ACHEIVE, to vendors I have paid, to name of vendor, time I'm supposed to call somebody, everything I needed to do concerning my wedding, people I need to balance up, different, even how many gifts I bought. Because you see, this point in your life, that's when you be asking yourself, do I have amnesia? Do I have dementia? Because the rate at which you'll be forgetting things, my brothers, my sister, even you will be shocked. You need your note app. It is very, very important. I wrote my checklist on my note app. It really helped me, because at a point I paid somebody, and when I wanted to like balance up before my wedding, the person was now like, this is not his balance, and that is his balance. And I'm like, when I paid this so thing, I don't get. So he had to go back to our chats. And again, guys, when you are talking to your vendors, please and please do not use only voice notes. Make sure you chat most of the time, because when you tell them something and maybe they forget, you can go back and highlight that message. But it's very difficult for you to search for a voice note or a call to start telling you, when I called you, so I told you this thing now. But if you chat them, there is a chat receipt. It's very easy for you to go there, highlight the message, and anybody that forgot that conversation can take note that, oh yeah, me and this person agreed on this thing, so that there will not be a misunderstanding. So when I paid that vendor on our chat, I sent him the payment receipt. He had to now go back to know that he missed the payment receipt. And thank God for my note app, because immediately I pay somebody, I go to the note app to indicate it that I have paid this person, and this and that is what is left. Now for your outfit, when you are picking your outfit, guys, especially the ladies, our styles as ladies differs. The style you might want to choose might be a style that is very, very uncomfortable. Would advise you get a very breathable fabric. For my outfit, I'd already known that I wanted to wear three outfits. Immediately I decided that it's going to be like 100 or 150 guests, I knew that I wanted three fabric. I wanted the Ishiago, I wanted the Edo attire, picked my Edo stuff. I wanted a very long hand and corset. The tailor I related my idea with at first, she was like, it's not going to be fine. That same month, Ini did a traditional wedding. Exact thing I envisioned, and I told her that was the same thing Ini made. So when I was going to get my fabric, me and this particular lady went to the market to get my fabric. Now I am not a tailor. I didn't know anything about fabric, but I know that there are some fabric that when you wear it, it can choke you. So I found out that this fabric is those chuku chuku fabric, like it's a very, very hard fabric. So guys, when you are going for, when the other person wanted to make the clothes for me, that we found out that the fabric actually itches on the skin. And imagine on my wedding day, I'm uncomfortable, I'm nervous, I'm anxious, and I'm still wearing a fabric that will be tricking me. Thank God for the second tailor I spoke to. The lady is a very experienced tailor, and she's not a tailor, she's actually a fashion designer. The night I spoke to her about my dress, that same night, guys, that same night she sketched my two outfits. Were very, very perfect. You guys saw how my outfit looked. So you have to work with an experienced person, somebody that knows how to sew for your body type. Don't give a vendor that doesn't know how to sew for your body type, doesn't know how your body type works, doesn't know how to just make the clothes very good for your body type. Imagine there are some tailor that are very inexperienced, that they are only good at sewing clothes for themselves, or girls that look like them. So if you are big size and you give to a tailor that is tiny and sew for only people that are slim like her, they might not be able to bring your vision to life because they are not experienced. So do, and one other way to check these vendors, if they are experienced, if they know what they are doing, that I did not know before but I know now, is if you see any outfit on their page. Now first of all my inspiration I got from, like 90% of my inspiration I got from Instagram, while the remaining 10% I got from Pinterest. So what you can do is go to their page, check their profile, see who they've made clothes for. Things, just check their page generally. That's why it's very good to use vendors that refer to you via words of mouth, or vendors that you saw their work. So if it's word of mouth, people can actually tell you, oh, what this person had done for them. You can also see pictures and videos of other people that this particular vendor has worked for. Then if they have a profile, you can go through their profile and see if they've made clothes for a fat person, if they've made clothes for somebody that is your body size or close to your body size, for you to trust their work. If you want to get very affordable fabric and you don't want to buy from online vendors, you can always go to a quick Dumota market to source fabric, and you can also fill the fabric yourself. The ability for you to be calm amidst the flurry of the event, for you to be organized, for you to enjoy and have a joyous experience on your big day solely depends on you. How you can control yourself, how you can pick your battles. There are lots of temptation on the wedding day, even before the wedding. Different people, the devil might even want to use them to make you upset, for you to cancel a particular plan or something that you've already envisioned for yourself. I would say that you should really be mindful of things like that. But amidst everything, make sure to be calm and enjoy your day. And it's your day. Know that it's your day. Not allow anybody get the best of you on your day or during the process of this your event. One other thing that will help you is, I don't know what they call these girls that you pay for them to be with you throughout your wedding. I'd advise you pay for this particular service. Do not think, more sister, I have so and so person that will stay with me throughout the event. That person could be called on. That person's sole responsibility might not be only you on your big day, but you need somebody that the person's sole focus will be on you. You need that person on your big day, not that you'll be looking lost and confused because the person you thought would be there to hand over something you really need might just disappear and you don't know where the person went to. The person did not tell you. And if your wedding is strictly by invitation, make sure to confirm with the people that you are inviting if there is every certainty, at least 90 to 95 certainty, that they will be available on your big day. Because if, for example, you are working on a strict number of guests like I was,
You hand
and
out
maybe
50 IVs and you are not certain if 95% of that 50 people will come. And you have other people that would likely come, but you did not send in IV because you just want to stand on a strict number of invitation of 50 persons. At the long run, 30 people attend means 20 seats will be empty. So you have to, be sure and certain if your 50 guests would come, so that if the person is not coming, you can just give that IV to someone else. Nigerian parents now, it ended up that more than the guest I intended, or more than the IV I gave out, I had more people attend my wedding than I even expected. And so people were telling me that some people had to stand, be certain if people would come, so that you can make provision for more people or hand out that IV to other people that are ready to attend your event.
one other thing that helped me track how many guests I invited was I kept code on every invitation card. So that code helped me track how many people I have sent my IV to. I can share it on the screen for you to help you to make duties if you can. If you think you can do it all on your own, my sister, I go tire you. You go feel am, you go run oh, you go so bring your brother, your sister, those people that have a wedding to plan. All those on their mouth, the real sense, they'll not want to help you. So if you are lucky, you get good people that will even ask you how the preparation is. Bring your bargaining skills. They cannot just tell you 1 million, you carry 1 million, except you have about low. If you are working on a strict budget, know that you have to know how to bargain. Make use of Google, go to Instagram, go to Pinterest, get more ideas so that you have a successful wedding. I hope that God give you the strength, the money, the energy, everything you need to have a successful wedding. And I also hope that this video will be very helpful to you. If it was, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.